Hey everyone, welcome back to Selling Mama's Kitchen. Today happens to be a really hot day here in Vancouver. It's right in the heat of summer, and so this recipe is perfect. I'm gonna be making a lemon thyme marinade for really any cut of meat. Today I'm gonna be using chicken breast, but you can use chicken thighs, you can use whatever cut you want. You could probably even do it with other cuts of meat too, like beef or pork. But it works really, really well with chicken, and I always make a ton, stick it in my deep freeze and pull it out whenever, and then it's really easy during the week to pull out a quick meal. So we're gonna get cooking so that I can stop sweating. So to start, I have my chicken breast here. I'm using 3 full chicken breasts that happens to have the fillets in there. If you don't have the fillets, it's no big deal. I always give my chicken a quick rinse, or my meats a quick rinse, because you never know if there's a bit of bone shards or anything that could be contaminated in there. So just give it a quick rinse with cold water just to make sure all the dirt or any gunk on there is off. You're also gonna need a lemon, some garlic, and this is thyme. It's looking a little dry because it's from my garden. Like I said, it's in the summer, and well, I guess I didn't water my plants very well. It's still fine. It was just because it got really hot all of a sudden and everything got dried up. But I'm gonna use it anyways. You could also use dried thyme. It doesn't have to be fresh thyme. You could use oregano. You can use rosemary would be really good too. Just with rosemary though, don't use too much because it could give a soapy kind of flavor. Salt and pepper and olive oil. That's it. So to start, I mean, you can start this however which way you want. I like to start by cutting my lemon, because here's a tip. You're not gonna be using this whole lemon. I use only half a lemon. If you happen to have a small lemon, then use the whole thing. But once you start cutting garlic and chicken and all that, I mean, I don't really like to go and wash the knife again. And I don't like the lemon to smell like garlic. So I cut the lemon first and just cut it into wedges. Don't worry about the seeds or the pips. Just throw the rind in there too. Next up is your garlic. Now give this a quick mince. Oh, and apparently it likes to make a lot of noise. Here's another trick. When you're using a chopping board, I put a wet towel, like a damp towel, not a dripping wet towel, a damp towel, and that'll just stabilize the board so it's not moving everywhere. And just add it to that bowl that you had put your lemons in. Now we got the thyme. Now my thyme happens to be quite dry, so I'm not gonna need to worry about it. And all I'm gonna do is literally pick the leaves off and put it directly in there. Now it's time to deal with the chicken. So like I said, my chicken breast happens to have this fillet. So you're gonna want to slice that fillet off to make your life a little easier. Just place that aside. Now my trick, again, because I don't like to wait and guess when it comes to cooking, I find that chicken breasts tend to be a little thick and it could take a little longer. So to cut on cooking time, I like to cut mine in half. It's really simple. Just put your hand on top, put your knife on one end of the breast, and just cut in between. And that way, you will have fairly thinly sliced chicken breast. Okay, now with these fillets, I will show you. You'll get these, I don't know what they're called. They're like, I guess the tendon of the chicken. I mean, you could leave it. No one's forcing you to do this. I just prefer to do it because I don't like to eat it. Trick to that is hold on to it carefully with one finger and just slide your knife above it and pull at the same time and wiggle, and that'll come right off. Okay, now I got clean hands. Now we can add our seasoning. So I'm just using salt and pepper. I am using sea salt, so put a good pinch in there, probably about a teaspoon's worth, and pepper. And then a good amount of olive oil. Because I am using chicken breast, it doesn't have any additional oil. If you're using chicken thighs or chicken drumsticks, then you can dial back on the olive oil because the skin and all that is gonna have a little more fat to it. And then just mix it around. Okay, so we're ready. And I'm hugging one of my favorite gadgets in the kitchen. It's an air fryer. If you don't have one, you don't need to cook it this way. I'm just cooking it this way because I can put it in and walk away and not need to worry about it. You can, of course, barbecue, put in the oven, pan fry, whatever. Cook it however way you want it. So my air fryer looks like that. I just take it out and just make sure that you're doing single layer. That's it, it's in a single layer. I did it. Put it in. I set mine, my thing is in Celsius, so mine's on the highest setting because, again, I don't like to waste time. And I'm gonna set it for 20 minutes. Okay, after about 10-15 minutes, I'm gonna give this a quick flip. Ooh, hot. Careful. 10 minutes. Look at that. You can really taste the herbs and the lemon and the garlic in this. It's so good. This, with some bread of whatever, your choice, and a salad is a perfect summer meal if you ask me. Give it a try. Let me know what you guys think. See you next time. Bye. Thanks for watching. If you like videos like these, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and little bell so you get notified every time I put out a new video. For full recipes, you can always check out my website, and don't forget you can leave your questions and comments below. See you next time.